Some of you are going to be massively disappointed in this video, thinking, oh, I'm going to go watch someone's first time reaction to reading something by Brandon Sanderson. And I hate to disappoint you, but I have not read a single thing that Brandon Sanderson has written. And so what I'm going to do right now, it's a new project. This channel is all about first time read experiences. We do video essays. Mainly we do Harry Potter. We're starting Lord of the Rings. But I individually want to do anything that Brandon Sanderson has written. I want to do it because I'm a Harry Potter nerd. And this is a video that I came across.
Is Voldemort a good character? Is he?
This is going to be the most controversial statement of the entire evening. I don't know. I want to say no. And I don't think he's particularly deep of a character.
He's not interesting.
He's evil
Snape
because he wants to be evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole series is carried by Snape.
And they keep trying to add all this tragic backstory to him, and it just never landed for me.
I like the books. Now, I'm not one of these revisionists who's like, no, I never liked Harry Potter. I still think they're good. In Voldemort, you can have, like, Harry's not much of a character. He gets better and better as the series goes along. He's an audience stand-in. Voldemort's, what if Sauron but Snake? But every scene we have, from his viewpoint, from the snake's viewpoint or whatever, when we see him, he's just twirling that mustache and cackling about being evil. That's what he does.
It's a really fascinating point. I think that he has a point there. I don't think Voldemort is a particularly interesting character, but I don't know if I wanted to get into the mind of a psychopath, because Voldemort is a psychopath. And I don't think you can make a psychopath that interesting of a character. Although I will say Killing Eve had a sociopath, Judy Comer, and she was incredible. I watched the first season. I just watched the first two. I haven't seen the third, and she was unbelievable in that series. One of the best acting performances I've ever seen. But I want to read Sanderson because he seems like he creates good villains and good characters, according to what he says right here. So I am super, super curious about what characters that he creates. I'm going to start where he wants us to start, in Mistborn, the Final Empire. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pretty much exactly what Veggie Gamer does. Veggie Gamer, for those who haven't seen any videos that he does, he essentially is reading Harry Potter, and he's giving very long thoughts and opinions for a YouTube video. And he is doing like 5.5 hours to 6 hours on a single chapter. I'm not going to go that long, but I want to give my thoughts and opinions pretty much once a week whenever I read and sit down and read some Brandon Sanderson. I don't really know what to expect. I've heard he's fantastic. His book is one of the highest rated, The Way of Kings. This is the one that I really want to get to, The Way of Kings and the Stormlight Archive, because I've heard this is fantastic. My brother likes him. He listens to him in the car all the time on the way to work. But it's one of the highest rated books of all time on Goodreads. It's higher rated than Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which is an all-time phenomenal book. And it's higher rated than Lord of the Rings, which to me is wild. You can't beat Calvin and Hobbes, though. That's a little higher rated because Calvin and Hobbes is the best. But these books are incredibly high rated, so I'm super curious to dive into Brandon Sanderson and to figure out if this guy is a good author or not. So what I want to do is I want to invite you to join me on my journey. If you haven't read any Sanderson, we're going to start in Mistborn, the Mistborn series. And I'm going to start on book 1, which I think is just called Mistborn. I might be totally wrong on that. But if you haven't read anything, join me in reading. You can jump in our Discord. We're going to be talking about it all the time. And if you have read, just sit back and enjoy the journey, because I know nothing about any realm that he's created. I know that he's a great author, but I haven't really explored anything by Brandon Sanderson. So I'm going to start next week, and I'm going to keep posting videos of me giving my thoughts on Brandon Sanderson. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know what it's going to look like, but it's probably just going to be me talking about and ranting about what I think. So join me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.